Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel and to my tutorials. This tutorial is about how to cartoonize people. A lot of people ask me to do a tutorial about that because I love to cartoonize people. And first of all, I want to say it takes a lot of time and practice to learn how to properly draw and how to cartoonize people. I'm going to give you some tips, but of course it probably won't be easy at first. You probably won't like your result, but don't give up because no one has born able to draw. So keep going and you'll be great. So this tutorial we start with a few examples on how to find the shape of the head. The most important thing to do when you want to cartoonize someone is to try and find the basic shape of his head. I have here a few examples to get from the One Direction band. I'll try to show you how to find their main traits, because step one is to find the main traits, main features of the head. The step two is to simplify. What I mean with simplify is to try and redraw these features in a cartoon style. Of course, if you don't have your own art style, cartoon style yet, you can try and copy maybe already existing cartoon style. Copying is a good way to start and understand how it works, how drawing works, and how cartoon style are made and how the artists work. So you can try and take these drawings, understand the main lines and traits, and then with time, you're practicing and drawing your own drawings, you'll find your style eventually. Okay, so I'm taking a nice color, bright, so you can see on the pictures. For Niall's head, it's really easy to find his head shape because, of course, you can see it's an oval shape. It's just that. Not much to say. For Harry, you can, for example, try and draw the two different shapes in one. You see, you can. It's like a house, but upside down. You see, you can have the windows and the door. Okay. Apart from that, see, now we found their main head shape. So now we just have to redraw our head shape on a new drawing, and you'll see. And we can start to draw the face. Another thing, nice things, is to understand how the features are to just trace some lines and understand in which part are the main features, like the head, the nose, the eyes. And you can trace that on your new drawing and use them as guides to do your own thing. Another things to understand is the shape of the eyes. It's another thing that really characteristic for every person, and it's easy to draw someone and make it recognizable just with head shape, hairs, and eyes. You just need those. It's really, really simple. For example, Niall's eyes are just down in the outside corner. I'm sketching just something just to show you how that works. See? And also the eyebrows. He has thick eyebrows, so just with that. And just with a few things you can understand you can just sketch and make recognizable a simple drawing. For example, if you want to sketch, Harry, I can just do this. His nose is characteristic. He's flat, and large. If you see how large it is, larger. But Niall is actually similar. Niall's nose, but other people have like a smaller noses, so that's characteristic. And he has also a large mouth. Another thing that I told you is how there are made here in this time. He has a V on his forehead. Now instead he has a really simple circle. So Harry has a big forehead. Now it's a short forehead. So Harry's forehead, you just have to try and understand how it works better. And he has curly hair, so long, pretty curly hair. Maybe I just made it a bit too large, his forehead in my drawing. But sometimes I have to do like a sketch a few times before I get the right shape, the right lines, and the right features. So don't worry, and if you can get it right at first, it's normal. It's just normal, and the more you draw, the easier it becomes. So keep going, and even if you don't, I know it's hard, even if it like looks really bad at first, don't give up, because it'd be easier with time. Just like Harry's head is really too big, but just if you just put it a bit down, see, digital drawing is really nice because you can change your sketches, and if you see it's not the right proportions and all, it's really easy to change it, and it's not cheating. But sometimes you think it's like cheating to use like the laser tools, but it's not. It's just a different kind of art from traditional drawing. See the curry. I love to draw hair actually. Really, I could go on and draw curves for the rest of my life. Okay, that's it. Another important thing to catch. Also, another thing for the shapes of the heads. A nice and fun exercise to do, to practice with the shape from the heads and to practice with new drawings, is to actually draw a few shapes, like an oval, a round, square, maybe a triangle. Okay, that's it. And then the exercise is draw a face in it. So for example, I drew the eyes here, the eyebrows, the nose, the mouth, and see, with just a few shapes and few lines, you can create an head with a particular head shape for an original character. This will make you understand how to find and how to create the the head shapes. For example, for here, this could be a person with a more rounded face. You can draw a big nose. And then is there hair up here in a bun. The few strands here. See, it's really fun actually. It's really fun and makes you like lose your hand. I don't know how can you say that in English, but makes it more easy to draw cartoon and to find head shapes. Next step is to draw the body, because when you draw a face or when you draw a person that is not in realistic proportion, you have to change the proportion. So if you want to draw a cartoon, you just have to make the head bigger than the realistic proportion. So I think this is inner color. If this is the real proportion, see the belly, the shoulders, her knees, and then foot. The head is usually 1/8 of the head or 1/7 of the head of their entire body. You have just to, if you want to draw realism, just you have to keep this head as a way to help you to draw the body. Like this, for example, this head, Eleanor's head, is 7 times in her body. It depends really from people. Some people have had bigger, some people have their body bigger or smaller. So you can try different things or what works better for you. But if you want to draw a cartoon, the proportion will of course be different. So if you're drawing Eleanor with her nice, pretty oval face, see how oval is this, how perfect this shape is. Okay, I'm just drawing this really quick, so it's not perfect at all, but I think it makes you understand the process. I don't want to annoy you really, or you get bored. So this is just a quick sketch. See, I made her long eyes. You can just draw a few lashes because here is of course wearing, I think 4 lashes or maybe just mascara. I don't know. Then the next thing to do, I drew a pretty small nose and her full lips. Her next thing to do is to sketch the main lines of the body. Like if you are drawing a cartoon, you just have, I usually draw some lines that can help me to sketch the body and make it like realistic. For example, trace a line for the shoulders and a line fluent if you try to see how the movement is. In this case, you can see the movement is it goes first from the right on the right. See, it makes like just a curve, and then it comes back to the left. It's really fluid. It makes makes easier to draw a person that is moving. The movement it's easier if you draw. It's not like this line like straight like this, but if you just move the line a bit and then try to find the shape of her body, and here the bones here makes it easier. They probably are here, they probably are. And here the knees, so I can just, I'm not like really I'm not really measuring the proportion, like I'm just I did it a lot of times, so I just go with my eyes and what feels better for me. But at first you can maybe try and measure how many times you want to make the head stay in the body. Here we got the shoulders, we got this arm. You can see the lines, how they stay on the body. And she has her hand like this. I'm sorry, this hand is really awful, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to show you. And her leg is behind that. This one is here. Is more or less the same length. So measure this, I made it here, and then draw the foot. Then we can, with another color, probably easier to, on another layer, to after you draw the skeleton and the structure, you can sketch the dresses, the dress, the clothes, or whatever you want to draw your character in. And of course, when you will draw the another layer for the lines, you simplify and clean everything. This is really messy, and in the end it looks really, really nice. See, like how it already looks neat, more neat. And it looks like she's moving. And of course, this is not easy at first when you are inexperienced. When I started, I thought it was like impossible to learn to draw because I was not too young when I started to draw properly, and I just, oh my god, this will be really, really hard and impossible to improve. But it actually worked. I'm linking below a few tutorials of some of the people that I learned to sketch bodies and new shapes of the body. I found some stuff on YouTube that is really, really nice to understand how to catch the movement and redraw it on your art. See, and if you can see the proportion, okay, I don't know why it's so short. Okay, you can see the proportion, back to our point, is different. Our head is a lot bigger here than the actual figure, the actual image. The shoulders are smaller, and her body is a pretty maybe it's thinner, but you can also draw something more rounded, for example, a curvy girl, to and simplify it in another way. That could be like maybe a round face we got before. The round face I showed you before as like this. You can draw her like this, and you can use it for a round drawing. So if you want to draw someone curvy, I try to draw a granny. See? You just have to, instead to make a person thinner like I made before, you can try to use some curved lines to simplify her body figure and make it look smooth. Make it look smooth and but really cute and cartoony. See, the previous drawing was maybe more a realistic kind of cartoon. If you can call it that. I'm not sure can we call it. But instead, this one is like really more cartoony and more simplified. Another thing we can draw are chibis, for example. Chibis are basically huge heads with really small bodies and big eyes. So this time we can draw head, and then a small body, draw t-shirt. See? The proportions are completely different from the previous drawing, and his head is actually really big, but it's more chibi-like. Maybe you can do some eyebrows. Oh, look at this cutie. So, cartoonizing people is probably hard. Is something you learn with time and practice. So my main suggestion is practice a lot, go around, watch other people's styles and cartoons, study anatomy and watch other tutorials, and draw a lot. And the more you draw, the easier it becomes in the future. And even if you think you suck at the moment, don't give up, because most of artists think they suck, but then when some other people look at the drawings, they see something really beautiful that maybe the artist himself can't see because he's thinking to achieve something that maybe is not there. They are not there yet, but with practice and time and a lot of time, you really will get what you want and achieve what you are looking for. So this was my tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was useful. And if you liked it, please subscribe to my channel for other tutorials. And if you have other suggestions on things you want to learn or video I could make, please write in the comment below. So thank you so much for watching and see you guys for the next video. Bye!